I'm Lone Wolf, this is TERRORTIME in CUTVILLE. So this is the second day of the beat making. Yesterday's went well, I thought, with the guitar track, and this one I've decided to go, it's a little bit slower, but this is a 137 BPM, so I really like this speed. So I've gone with this one, and I was going to make like a trap style with the bass and then the snappy snares, and sort of keep it like that. But you know, once you start, I just think, okay, I'll add this on. So a lot of the time it doesn't even end up anything like it. So I did put the sort of dark, mumbly, slightly distorted bass line in. So the kicks didn't go so badly today. I've chosen some good ones. So it's slightly bit of reverb on one of them. The snares are very snappy. I've gone with a nice distorted. Bass line, which I've tweaked and changed around and then tweaked again and then added something else, did some processing, and so it's really low. That's an extra sound out. So the bass line I wanted to go for, which was like the sort of trap style bass, but that kind of bass, just to put it into words really. And I put a bit of a portamento on, so it rolls it up a bit, slides. These are the most fun parts when I'm playing them in, especially the bass parts, of just lots of different sort of riffs and things, and really trying lots of different stuff. That, for me, it's the best part of the whole thing, as you're just playing in and you create something new, then you create something new. Like when I'm playing about with different lead melodies, it's like you are auditioning like lots of different songs. You know, say let's use trap as an example. Say, you know, you could have you like the bass line in a few different tracks. It's very similar, some of them, the way they're set out. So it's almost like, with a little tweak of this, tweak of that on the instrument and the melody you're playing, it's almost like, you know, you were creating almost like lots of brand new tunes just for like a little window in time. And sometimes, and if you're not recording it, you can't remember what they are, so you're literally just something new, and then it's gone, then something new, then it's gone, and something new, until I've maybe gone, okay, well, I really like that one, that's really good, and then no, okay, we'll expand on it a bit more. So it's, I mean, lots of things can sound good if I'm doing different lines, you know, it can sound good, but is it going to be as good as if you had a go of something a minute from now, or 2 minutes from now, or 3 minutes from now, if you were still playing with it? There's a chance that the longer you've played it, you'll probably pick out a better line. So rather than, you know, maybe just going, okay, I like this one. Sometimes I'll just go, okay, I really like this. Well, I will all the time do, okay, I really like this. And it's perfectly fine. I could set the tune around that, no problem. I'll set it to the side and literally almost like try and beat it, sort of thing, and try and get just work around some more melodies, and if something better comes out of it, great. If not, then you just work with the one you already liked in the first place. So I got that bass line, the drums are sounding good, and then I've put a few extra layers. Maybe it was because I was watching some New Order on the big screen the other day, which is a lot of like arpeggiated synth sounds and things. I went for that, which is like, take the bass off. It's almost like a trancey, well, it is a trancey stab, isn't it? In this case, it complemented the track very well. So once I put in, I'll leave out the bass line. So as usual, I'll start with the drums, and I had a bit of a play with those. I changed it again. It's the same with the drums. I'll put something on, and I'll think, oh, that's okay, but I'll know in my mind that I'm not going to keep it like that. I'll just wait until the rest of the things go on, and then I'll move that around. It might be massively completely different, but it just means it's on there, ready to work with. So this is just the drum part. Are you actually kidding? So this is the drum part I've worked with and just chopped and changed it around until there was nothing like the first pattern I put in. But as I'm putting more layers in, it's opening up, and I'm complementing, everything's complementing each other. Think of it as like a design in a house. There's lots of ways you can design a house, but certain things match certain things. Like if you're wearing a suit or a costume or different colour schemes and things, it's like that for me, but sort of melodically on here. So a certain rhythm, this will fit a certain rhythm, so I put that with that. It might sound good by itself, the two separate ones, but as I'm playing it, doing it a different way, it might complement this better, and it actually makes it both better. See, it's almost like everything is weaving in amongst each other but working, and it just works. Well, that's my interpretation of it anyway, or that's what I try and have it set out in my mind. So this is like the drum part by itself. And then the bass line, and that was sounding good, but again I've shifted this round when the bass line's in, but now you can hear it with the drums, and then I'll put the bass line in. So then what goes with that, I think, so here we go. Still a missing element. There was still a missing element, I thought, and that was the synth. It sounds really good as it is, but so that really complemented it nicely. I wanted sort of like a something in the higher range, or like a slightly MIDI sound for in there, because there seemed like a little bit of a gap. So I thought, right, well, I'll put in something, and maybe it was because I was listening to New Order or watching New Order on the live show. I've maybe put that in because of that. But it works well and complements it. I like having those arpeggiated sort of synth, even like a trancey stab in it. So yeah, this second day beat, it was a good one, and I do like the different synth over it. Maybe I'll put one more little line in, possibly like that MIDI, just some kind of MIDI noise, like a sort of high mid noise, well, mid noise, just to sort of bind the rest of the layers a bit, because when I first did it without the synth line in, it seemed a little bit bare. I don't like too much in it, obviously, but I really don't like really stripped down, really bare tracks. But well, not don't like them, but I find it better if there's a bit more to them. This one's gone really well today. So that's 2 beats down, another 6 to go. So I'll be back on it tomorrow, and hopefully I can do something else. That sounds pretty decent. But yeah, I'm pleased with this today.